Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. Damn. Testing 1 2 3 4. Well, let me try something. Testing 1 2 3 4. Damn it. It's okay now? Okay, how come I'm not hearing anything on my end? Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's okay now. Thank you, Tina. We'll start this again. Okay, minor glitches, probably because of what I was doing yesterday. So hang on for a minute. Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and try this again. Okay, we got sound. Okay, so let's start this again here. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios on this 08.14.2026. Current time is 05:59 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York. That'd be the southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside. And it is a Friday. Thank God it's Friday, and we're on time, even though we've been on for like 10 minutes here, meddling around with the sound here. But Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich, at Fireman Rich here on the Rumble, at Fireman Rich over there on X, and at Fireman Rich on all those other fine social media platforms as far as that goes, folks. And we're getting our day started with a hashtag positive start to the day, hashtag PSTTD, despite the sound issue. But we got that squared away. We're loud and clear now from what Tina is telling us. Good morning, Tina, our Jersey girl. And I squashed I ended up resetting the browser, and I don't got those comments. So Tina's she's saying good morning, and she indicated our sound is okay. So it's not the problem we had we did have a problem with the sound last Friday. We totally shut down the whole broadcast as far as that goes on my end. And so how come this is okay? Hang on for a minute. Something's going on here on my I'm not seeing the okay, there it is. Are we up? Okay, we'll check I'm checking my tablet here. But we do have the morning coffee, and we are getting our day going here in the southern tier of upstate New York. I hope everybody had a good week. Thank God it's Friday. I hope everybody had a good week. Hope everybody had a good day yesterday. And look at this. Right out of the gate, we've got 15 on Rumble. Freaking A, Rumble. Thank you very much. You guys rock. 15 on Rumble. We got 2 on Twitch, 1 on Locals. 2 on YouTube, and let's go check. We are broadcasting on. Let's see. What did I do there? What happened there? We are broadcasting on X Live, and let's see what we have on the X Live. We got 2 people on X Live. Thank you very much. As far as that goes, greatly appreciate it. And let's see. I got to do one thing here to adjust this. So last Friday, if everybody, I know Tina remembers because there was no broadcast at all. We had some major sound issues, and I think my issue this morning for a brief time was yesterday. I set up another workstation upstairs in one of the rooms, and with the laptop that used to sit here, it's been sitting idle, so I wanted to get that going, make sure it gets charged and all that, and what is it? So I set it up, and I went online for a test yesterday. I think that screwed up my mic settings. So that's one of the things I'm going to have to remember is remember my mic settings. And Uh, let's see. Let's just check this. Okay, we're all copacetic. We're doing good. It's minor issue this morning. Minor issue as far as that goes. And let's see. I just want to squash that, and we got that. So we are copacetic as far as that goes. And again, I want to say thank you for Rumble for the great Friday welcome. 15 right out of the gate. That I think that's the most we've ever had. We could do an ad campaign, but we're just starting out here. We'll do one maybe later if it's still sitting there. But I hope everybody had a good week. I do have the morning coffee, thank God. And the missus is up. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. And the missus says good morning to everybody. To you too, Tina. How would we sleep? Yep, same here. We got the windows open. I got the hoodie on here. It's a little cool this morning with the windows open, and as far as that goes, and let me check. Let's see. Let's take advantage of this, seeing that we have right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and well, we're not going to do the use Patriot. You know what? We haven't done this one. Let's go ahead and do one here real quick. Just the start of the show for the Rumble viewers are making it known that we've got 12 there, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this one. Go ahead. Let me shut that down. Let's do this one. It's a read ad campaign from Rumble, starting out the broadcast here. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Seeing that we got our sound all squared away, we get one out of the way. And this one is on U.S. Patriot Firearms. Let's go ahead and check out what U.S. Patriot Firearms. There they are, U.S. Patriot Firearms. Visit U.S. Patriot Firearms at 4224 Atlantic Boulevard, Jacks. Huge inventory, flexible layaways, $25 and $25 online orders, transfers, 904, whatever that is. Excuse me. And I'm a believer in the First Amendment. I'm not. Full disclosure, I don't own any guns. I don't really find a need for it right now. But hang on for a minute. Let me get some water here. Get the frog out of my throat here. But I am a strong believer in the First Amendment or Second Amendment, right to bear arms. And I think that's what it is. But anyway, we'll do that after the commercial. But for U.S. Patriot Firearms, there in Jacksonville, we know that freedom isn't a privilege. It isn't a privilege. I thought it was. Well, it isn't a privilege. It's your fundamental right. Okay, I agree with that totally. Patriot Firearms. It is your right, your freedom. It's a fundamental right. Exercising that right means being prepared, properly trained, and equipped with the absolute best. Welcome to our locally owned gun store, and where we stand as proud defenders of the Second Amendment. Okay, I don't have to look that up. Second Amendment rights, the right to bear arms, which I'm a strong believer in. And as long as you know what you're doing with those firearms, I was in the military. I carried a weapon at times, and as far as that goes, in my lifetime in the service and also in the civilian sector, we don't just supply firearms. We protect your way of life by offering premium, curated inventory of top-tier rifles, handguns, and tactical gear that you can trust with your family's safety. And that's the whole thing about when you're messing when you're playing, when you have, and I should say messing or playing, when you're using firearms, as far as practicing or actually using, make sure you do it safely. Our mission is to provide the highest level of expert customer service to our community, whether you're looking for everyday carry, home defense, or custom built. Our knowledge team is here to give you personalized gear recommendations tailored exactly to your needs. So they look like they got their act together here. They covered all those bases as far as that goes. So we believe that right goes hand in hand with responsibility, which is why we also provide comprehensive professional training. And that's key, training. If you're using firearms, you better have the training behind you. You can't just pick up a weapon and say you know how to use. No, you have to have the training. And so we got professional training resources to keep your safety skills sharp. Don't compromise. Never compromise when you have a weapon in hand when it comes to the right of your security or your family safety. Choose our local expertise. Commit to professionalism, training, and standing your ground with confidence. We invite you to visit our storefront today. If you can't be, I guess they're down there in Florida. Go to their webpage as far as that goes. And let's see, to meet the expert teams. Okay, so freedom and safety are often seen as hand in hand as far as that goes, folks. Um, there's responsibility and proper preparation for the individual who has a firearm. Being a responsible owner involves a commitment to being well trained, knowledgeable, and equipped with reliable safety gear. Like I said, protecting a household requires more than just equipment, safety, cameras and all that. You need to, if you have an intruder, it takes more than a baseball bat sometimes if you don't have a quick response by law enforcement, which I do, thank God. It requires a focus on safety protocols, security storage, and a deep understanding of local regulations. And in New York State, it's pretty tight as far as you can be a gun owner, but you have to follow the rules and laws. Professional training is a cornerstone. It is. Training is a cornerstone to gun safety and ownership. Comprehensive resources, expert-led courses helped individuals develop the necessary skill to handle equipment safely and effectively, whether the focus is on home defense, personal education. Tailored specific needs ensure that safety standards are met. Join a community that values ongoing education and rigorous safety. Ongoing. You always are learning, and you have to do that to keep trained and to be aware of the safety requirements. And practice is a proactive step towards responsible citizenship. So it looks like U.S. Patriot Firearms. There's the QR code, and I think if you look up U.S. Patriot Firearms in Google, you'll find a website. I don't have a website available here, but we do appreciate them as far as being a sponsor to Rumble, as far as for the Read Ad campaign. And I thank the Rumble audience that came in here, 15 starting out, for allowing me to read that Read Ad campaign right out of the gate. And we dropped right down to 5. So everybody, I don't know, I think it might be the new picture that I have up as far as morning coffee with Fireman Rich, as far as that goes. So we got one on in the hopper there. So thank you, Rumble, for allowing me to do that. We haven't done that one. I think we've done it once before. So and Tina says, and then we have Liberty. Good morning, Liberty, coming in from Buffalo, Niagara area. Great Niagara, Buffalo area, I should say. Thank you for being here. Love the flags. God bless America. And hope you have a good week all this week. And we are cranking it here. We already got one Read Ad campaign here, 20 minutes into the broadcast. Had a little audio issue, but we got that squared away. And we're everything is going good here. Let's see, even on Twitch there. Okay, I do have your comments over on the Twitch side here, Tina. So for the weather, so I got your weather thing there. And the missus says good morning to everybody. That includes you, Liberty and Tina. So thank you both for being here this morning. And we dropped down to 5 on Rumble, but Rumble still rocks. Thank you, Rumble. 2 people on YouTube, and 2 people on Twitch, 1 person on Locals, and over there on X Live, we have 2 folks over there. So thank you very much. And Liberty sending the love to Tina, and Tina saying good morning back from the Twitch to Rumble. Thank you both. So So the audio I had issue I had is I think I was playing around. I got the laptop that used to sit here is now upstairs, and this isn't sitting as high. I think it used to sit right about at this level, and now it's down below because the laptop's not on. I haven't used that laptop in months. So yesterday afternoon, I got playing around with it upstairs in one of the bedrooms there, and setting it up just as an alternate location as far as that goes, and to keep that powered up as far as that goes. And it's an old laptop, but there's certain things. I tried getting online yesterday here on Rumble. I use the old Rumble canvas and the Rumble 2.0 canvas, the newer one. It works, but it's a little sketchy as far as that goes. It's more or less I could probably use it if I was to go into somebody else's broadcast, and I have a so and it's a little quieter up there. I could do some sound editing up there as far as that goes. I probably could do the audio podcast. Oh, well, that was another thing. We had the audio podcast yesterday over on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify. And I ended up broadcasting it here on Rumble. And that worked out pretty good. It was 45 minutes. I stuck to the script. We did have Big Juice and Captain Rehab in the comments as far as that goes. But I don't. If I do that, I'm not going to be posting the comments because it's strictly for this. And when I post it up on my social media feeds, I'm not posting up the video of it. I'm going to post the audio from Spotify for creators over on Spotify, and that worked out pretty good. So we got some good responses on the video. On the audio, I'm not sure. I'll have to check it later. We usually get about anywhere from 6 to 10 to 15 listens, and we do repurpose this audio over on Spotify for creators, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify. And I just think it's beneficial. And the sound, I listen to the sound comes pretty good on this microphone. And so I got the CAD U37 upstairs with the laptop. So just utilizing the resources I have at hand and more efficiently instead of just sitting there collecting dust as far as that goes. So we are getting our day started. This week has been pretty decent. Let's see, Monday, the chess game, we had a stalemate, which was a tie. I could have won that game, I think, but I think I bumbled something. But it was still a good game. And then Wednesday game was good up until the end game where my neighbor Jim there, he had a pass pawn. A pass pawn is when you have a pawn that can go freely down and get a queen. He was able to get a queen. So when he gets his queen and I didn't have nothing, that's when I folded. There's no point in dragging the game out. He's the winner in a manner of speaking. So he played a really good game. I think I held my own in that game. I played a lot better this week than I did last week because last week I lost both games. This week I came out with a stalemate, a draw, and a loss, but it wasn't due to a major blunder. I did have one bad move where I gave away my knight, but there's a lot of times I sacrifice a knight for gameplay anyway. So, but and then what else did we do this week? I can't think of it. It's been a good week though. We haven't done any gaming, and that's starting to trouble me because we're in the second week and we've only done one gaming thing here. Let's see. I'm going to update that. I'm just checking my notes here as for the week. Rumble Studio Monday. Yeah, we just did the regular. The big news was we had a fire. We had a fire there in Waverly and stuff like that, and I updated the blog with some more pictures from the scene and stuff like that. So thank God nobody was hurt there as far as that goes. But other than that, we had a couple. Yesterday was a really humid day. We've had some rain and such. So, but as far as today, I'm not sure what it's going to be like as far as that goes because I haven't really looked at the weather. So let's give the weather a look here and see what it says for today and on this Friday. And it's basically currently 62 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 16 degrees Celsius. And like, think today we're going to have sunshine and a few clouds, high 83. So it's going to be another hot and humid one, I think. We got lots of sun, so that's going to churn up the atmosphere. High of 83 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds out of the west by northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And there's Jack. Let me get him his window here. Oh, what happened there? I got the brakes on. Here you go, Jack. I get him up. There you go. We'll open that up for him. Yeah, he's right there. He likes the window. Winds out of the west by northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sun rose this morning. Just rose about 5 minutes ago. It's rose at 6:13 a.m. It's currently 6:18 a.m. Sun rose here in southern tier of upstate New York, 6:13 a.m. and will be setting here at 8:09 p.m. later today. And the sun is rising a little later and setting a little earlier now. So that means summer is we're starting to get towards the tail end of summer as far as that goes. But we got sunny and partly cloudy all day long. So doesn't seem like there's any precipitation as you would call it. And let's see, what's the red? Oh, that's the temperature. Yeah, we're going to have a high temperature. And it's going to feel like up in the 90s, I guess, from what I'm seeing from the graph. But no rain. I guess the rain's not going to come in until this Sunday. Big truck going by. Big truck. Busy place here in the village when it gets. So there's our weather for here. Our world times and temperatures as I speak, starting in Honolulu, Hawaii at 12:19 a.m. Just coming into the day here. Cloudy skies with a little clearing, 79 degrees Fahrenheit. In Phoenix, Arizona at 3:19 a.m. in the early morning. Clear skies, a cool 81 degrees, and they've been hot this summer. In the windy city of Chicago, Illinois at 5:20 a.m. Cloudy skies in Chicago, the windy city, and 72 degrees Fahrenheit there. In the concrete jungle of New York City, at 6:20 a.m. It's 6:20 a.m. here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York. It's sunny and clear, 73 degrees Fahrenheit. And Tina, I can't put it up on the comments there, but Tina is letting us know that down there in central Jersey, 69 for the high, 85 degrees. 69 for the low, 85 for the high for temperature Fahrenheit-wise. Partly sunny down there in central New Jersey, Tina. Thank you. And going across the pond, the Atlantic Ocean there, as far as that goes, to London, UK at 11:21 a.m. Sunny and clear, it's 84 degrees Fahrenheit in London. In the beautiful city of Milan, Italia, manja, manja, manja. I love saying manja, manja, manja. Lunchtime in Milan at 12:21 p.m. Sunny and clear in Milan, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It's been pretty warm this summer there. And skipping over to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia at 6:21 p.m. Sunny and clear there in Kuala Lumpur, 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Over the skies of Tokyo, Japan at 7:21 p.m. Cloudy skies in Tokyo, 79 degrees Fahrenheit. And down under on the great continent, great country, and great friend and ally Australia is to the United States. In Melbourne at 8:21 p.m. Cloudy skies in Melbourne, 54 degrees Fahrenheit. And in Sydney, Australia at 8:22 p.m. currently. Clear skies in Sydney, 61 degrees Fahrenheit. And those are world times and temperatures as I speak. And it seems like I just did this yesterday. Oh, I did. This is all part of this part right here is all part of the audio podcast there over on Spotify for creators. And let's see, we do have a thought for today. And our thought for today comes from somebody, he's a Canadian American actor and activist, and that is Mr. Michael Andrew Fox. Canadian American actor, producer, author, comedian, and activist. Born in 1961, he's still here with us, thank God. He started acting as a child in 1970 and became famous back then in the 80s. And I think some people, you're going to age date yourself that you remember back in the 80s, for his role as Alex P. Keaton on Family Ties, and then Marty McFly in the Back to the Future trilogy movies. And a good actor. I like him. He's one of my favorites and stuff, even though he is a Canadian. If I have a favorite Canadian, it's gonna be Michael J. Fox. His quote and thought for today is a very good one, and to me this is very it's an important one to remember. And he expressed it on that the TV show Family Ties, and I think he expresses it today. He lives it today, as far as that goes. But his quote and his our thought for the day: family is not an important thing; it's everything. Let me read that again. He's saying family is not an important thing; it's everything. Which it's you can't stress the importance of family. Family is so important, even though he says it's not important. It's everything. We rely on family. We depend on family, and family is a bedrock of every community. Families and all that. But his meaning behind this quote is that family ranks above all other life goals, wealth, and career achievements. It shifts families from being just one item on a list of priorities to a core foundation that gives life true meaning, safety, and purpose. And I think those are wise words, very wise words. Okay, I know you say that jokingly. Doesn't know my family. Yeah, I know that family has issues, but when it comes down to the brass tacks, when things happen, Liberty, is one. You've been around. I'm not gonna patronize you and stuff like that. But yeah, we have some families there, but the overall thing he's trying to express, I guess, you see that. I know you're joking, as far as not my family. He doesn't know my family. Yeah, every family's. That's the thing that's unique about families. Every family is different. Tina says, "Not my family, but it can be." But we love our family, our despite to a certain level indiscretions. I guess we have our family love, even though sometimes it's not that. And there's a let's just say there are unique dynamics in each family out there. But I do stress the importance of family. My family were when I was growing up. We had a family, but it wasn't. I was jealous of other families because they seemed a lot closer. When I was growing up, my family wasn't really that close, and now I cherish that with the family I have. As far as my kids, even though my kids sometimes I, I think they don't care for their old man sometimes, but I still love them despite our differences and stuff like that. I'm still their father. They're still my children, and for me, that's a high priority. It's always family first. Um, you know, God, country, and friends and family, friends and co-workers, and all that. As far as that goes, and Tina says, "I agree." I froze up. Yeah. Oh, did I? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna. If I freeze up, it's gonna happen. It's the internet. I'm not worried about that too much, Tina. It's just when it goes completely down last week. Then I'm like, okay, what are you gonna do? Oh, the coffee's finished, and and that's what you call it, unique. Yeah, unique in some situations. I'm just putting it politely. Believe me, I'm not. I'm not a dummy to certain family situations that get heated. That get heated there, Liberty. I've experienced many of those. Believe me, I have. But putting that aside, family to me is very important as far as that goes. You have to, as an individual, look at those. All joking aside and stuff, family is very important as far as the way I see it. So I totally agree with what Michael J. Fox says on that outlook on family and his quote and our thought for today. I think it's a great one, and we say thank you to Michael J. Fox. God bless you, sir, and hopefully he has his. And let's say what he's going through right now. His family is a bedrock of him taking care of what he has to take care of with his situation right now. So I give him high regards for that, as far as that goes. Yeah, you have families. Like I said, that's what I meant by there's always families are unique in their own way. So no families are the same and stuff like that. It's just like our own inner being. I can be a real shit like I was maybe 20, 30 years ago when I analyzed my situation. I want to be a better person. I don't want to be a complete crap person. You try and be better yourself. And I think individuals in the family, and we probably have those individuals, I know I do, they try and make your family better by suggesting things, even though you may not agree. And then you get into arguments and you get into fights and you say, well, you're not invited to Thanksgiving anymore or something like that. No. Um, I've never had that situation. I've had family members pissed off at me, but it never comes down to where we can't sit down and break bread. That's what I'm meaning. If there are families like that, I feel sorry for you. Maybe it might be a time to turn the leaf for family. I could see being being that way against somebody that you don't really care for, you don't trust. But then again, there are family members. I'm not gonna candy coat it. There's some, it's not the family of the 50s there, where as far as that goes. Um, But Tina says my family only helps themselves. Yeah, I have that too, Tina. So I know what you're talking about. But still, I still put family at a high level. I don't just shit can it. I don't just throw it away, which I don't think you can. You can try, but you never can because before you know it, it may be too late. I know when my father passed away, he had some rough times with my older brother, but my older brother, I think he was a little thankful. But I know after he passed, he said he wasted a lot of time because of his own stupidity of not getting to know that because I think I became a nice guy when I was growing up through, but when I got into high school or when I got into the service, I became a horse's ass because I thought I knew everything and I didn't. So it's just the things that we have when we're traveling this thing called life, and family is one of them. Family is part of the story, part of anybody's story, be it good or bad and stuff like that. But I tend to rest on the side that I want to, as many problems that you may have in a family. Family is still important as far as I'm concerned. Everybody else has their own opinions and stuff like that, and I respect that. But we joke about family all the time, which is sometimes it's pretty good. I guess that's so. There we go. There's our thought for the day. Our national day. It's been a little scarce on the national days this week. Let's see, we're at 42. Okay. Our national days here for today, Friday the 14th, 2026. Oh, we got a good one. Okay, right out. We got a good one. We have. Let's see. Liberty says, I tell my pops I'm adopted. There is no way. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. We have those. That's another unique situation there, Liberty. There's a lot of them. I've seen my share of them. Let's see. We have National Navajo Code Talkers Day on the list. Yeah, we got to remember them. They were very important in the Pacific Theater during World War II, and we thank them for their service. They were very instrumental in the island hopping that we did to end World War II. But this is the one, and this one comes up every year. As long as I've been doing this National Day here on the broadcast. Today is hashtag National Creamsicle Day. Ooh, National Creamsicle Day, and the missus went shopping yesterday, and last week was National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day, and she went shopping. I think it was last Thursday, and she got some chocolate chip cookies. Today is National Creamsicle Day, which she didn't buy any creamsicles. I should have looked ahead. National Creamsicle Day on August 14th celebrates the creamy citrus dessert on a stick during the height of summer. What better way to enjoy refreshment than with a creamsicle? Creamsicles are good. Hashtag National Creamsicle Day. Creamsicles is the brand name of an ice cream treat. It consists of vanilla ice cream on a popsicle stick with a outer coating of sherbet ice cream. Let's see, is he there anymore? No. This is getting a little loud in my ears here. While many other flavors now exist, the original flavor was orange, the iconic orange creamsicle. And so go out and buy a box of creamsicles and have at it. And Tina says, yes, they're good. Yeah, they are good. They're very good. Um, you don't often think about them and stuff like that. So creamsicles are a good dessert. Yesterday on the audio podcast, again, it's on the video here on Rumble, also over on YouTube and Twitch, and the audio is over there on Spotify for creators. I think we even had a. Did we have a little problem? No, we didn't have a problem on that broadcast yesterday. But yesterday, the interesting story, and that's the thing I do. I do the one interesting story. We're talking about one of the Voyager probes, Voyager 2, which actually launched along with Voyager 1 back in 1997, just before I went in the Air Force. So they've been up there for 50 years now. And Voyager 2 launched first, and it took the slow route because it's actually behind Voyager 1, which is way out there. But they're doing something with Voyager 2 because it probably used a lot more of its instrumentation when it was flying through the solar system, visiting the various planets. Voyager 2 was running low on power until NASA engineered a big bang to buy another year. So they're monkeying around with the instruments. I think each probe has about 10 instruments that does planetary studies, but they're way out there in outer space. I mean, they're out there. I think the distance is like 1 second of light year, if you can imagine that. But they found that the energy level on Voyager 2 is getting such that they started shutting off some more systems where there's only, out of those 10 systems, there's 3 systems, scientists, instruments, there's only 3 of them. But they shut down more systems to where I guess they got another 4 watts for the next year. So that's how much energy these things are burning. 4 watts. That's, your light bulb burns more than that. So it's freeing up power on board Voyager 2, and to give them another year, because I guess the energy system is a plutonium which heats up, and they draw the energy from that, and they have to have energy to keep it warm, because the vastness of space, it's like sub-000 weather or temperatures as far as that goes, and it produces the plutonium produces electricity from radio isotopes, thermoelectric generators, and as the plutonium supply steady diminishes, each spacecraft loses about 4 watts a year. So they shut off. They've got enough power for another year, and they've been up there for 50 years now. And the same issues on Voyager 2 is happening on Voyager 1. So they've far exceeded their. So we talked about that yesterday. I'm always interested in them. I'm a space nut as far as that goes. And Liberty says there's a bakery where they make A creamsicle cake. That sounds good. Creamsicle cake. Ooh, I like that. That'd probably go good with coffee too, wouldn't it? Mm. So that's what we did for the article. Oh, hang on. What did I do here? I'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, we're back. Um, so that was over on Spotify for creators at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify. But the video is also. I'm going to probably end up doing that audio podcast on the video here on Rumble next Tuesday, next week, next Tuesday and Thursday. So, but it's only going to be 30 to 45 minutes. I'm not going to do no 2 hour long broadcast. I'm going to stick to the script. I'll mention people that are in the comments, but I won't post the comments like I do here as far as that goes. I want to keep it within 45 minutes. Even though the 2 hour, 2+ hours that we do here on the live stream, when I post the audio, there sometimes I get 6 to 10 listens. It's like, wow. I think people are just strolling through it and stuff like that. Okay, let's see. We're going to go ahead and get to, was it 100 years ago? I think that's next. Yeah. Oh, and that was an issue yesterday. I played 100 years ago. It's on the audio, but Double J's was here also yesterday. He said there was no audio on the video, and what it was is I didn't bring it up on the stage. I left it in the background, so Rumble didn't recognize that audio, and because the other sounds come from my soundboard and my I got the iPad Mini tied into that, so that's able to listen to that because that's part of the sound system. But I had to like when we go to the break here on after the 100 years in the history here in sports. I have a different tab there. I press and then I bring up the world times and temperatures off of the YouTube that feed, and Rumble recognizes it. So that was the bottleneck there and stuff like that. There's a chunk there, but if you're listening to the audio on Spotify, you can hear it all the way. So I thought Big Juice was getting a preview, but he wasn't, I guess. But let's go ahead and go. So this is and this one is okay. It's just I was able to hear it in my earbuds here and stuff like that, and it's okay. Let's just say it's nothing busy. It wasn't a busy day 100 years ago as of August 12th, 2026. And this is 100 years ago, August 12th, 1926, which is this past Wednesday. So let's give this a listen. We'll bring it up on the stage here first so we can hear it. It has to be up on the stage. And let's see. Tina says, I thought I saw you. I was on. I came in a little late. The audio podcast, Tina, I don't do until about 7:30. I sleep in a little bit. That was one of the reasons why I did that, as far as I'm able to sleep in for a little bit. It sort of gives, so yeah, I know you were in Hales and stuff like that. You can watch the replay. There's a replay. Replays are good. You don't have nothing else. And later I saw it was a regular stream. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do that. I'm not guaranteeing every Tuesday and Thursdays, but next week I'm gonna put on the slate that I'm gonna do that to see how it works out, because it worked out pretty good yesterday. So, and it's just a couple steps just to bring it up here on because that's how good Rumble is. I love Rumble. Rumble is great. Okay, let's go ahead and bring up 100 years ago as far as that goes. Let's get to here. Oh, where's my camera? There's my camera. Okay, let's go ahead and bring this up. 100 years ago. Share that. Bring it up on the stage. There she goes. There's the young lady. Bring myself over there. And let's give it a maximize, and we'll listen to this. 100 years ago, folks. And I have no affiliation with Fox 40, or this is for information only to give you an idea what it was like here in the southern tier of upstate New York 100 years ago. Here we go.
Thank you, Ziggy. Well, now we're learning a little bit more about Broome County's history. Delivering the news that made headlines in Broome County 100 years ago today is Broome County historian Roger Luther. It's brought to you by AVRE. Take a look.
100 years ago today, the annual field day of the Binghamton State Hospital will be held on the hospital grounds on August 26th. Governor Alfred E. Smith visited Binghamton today on his first stop of a tour to inspect all the state hospitals. Smith said his greatest aim as governor is to ensure that patients in the state hospitals have the best possible care. The new Park Avenue Baptist Church on Vestal Avenue is nearly complete. Church was forced to move from its former property on Park Avenue to make room for the new addition to City Hospital. And finally, an election was held in Port Dickinson yesterday on a proposition to build a town hall and fire station in that village. Proposition was voted down. And that was the news, August 12th, 1926.
Okay, it was sort of a quiet day 100 years ago this past Wednesday there. And no chickens being stolen from no crates of chickens, no cows, no cigars, cigarettes, gums, and candies just stolen and stuff like that. As far as that goes, so what we have? Election being held in the town hall and the fire station. What was the proposal? An election was held in Port Dickinson yesterday on proposal to build a town hall and fire station in the village. Now they voted it down. That's unusual. Wow. And then you had the new Park Avenue Church, and we've had this in the thing before. The Park Avenue Church, there it is, right there. It's still around, as far as that goes. Let's see what happened here. I forgot. I'm always messing around with these buttons. Let's see. We've heard about the Park Avenue Church before. There's a Park Avenue Church right there. It's still here. 100 years later, and you can see it's a brick building. It's now the Park Avenue Baptist Church right there. You can see there's an old house that probably was 100 years old too. But there's a community that it's in. So on Vestal Ave there, I think that's in. Let's see. I'm not sure where that's at. Let's see. I'm pushing too many buttons, folks. I'm pushing too many buttons. Are we back? I'm pushing too many buttons. Oh, hopefully I'm back. Let's see. I'm back. Can you hear me? Am I here? Let's see. I thought I dropped the broadcast. Yes, okay, I'm here. I pressed the button. Okay, I can hear myself. Jeez. Oh man. Okay, thank you, Liberty. Thank you, Tina. Tina says yes, I'm here, and then Liberty says yes, you're here, Rich. Thumbs up. Thank you. I'm just screwing up this morning. It's the end of the week, folks. Oh my God. But that was the Park Avenue church, and let's see, what else did they have? They had Governor Alfred Smith visited Binghamton, a New York governor, and inspecting the state hospitals, which was a big thing back then. And his great aim as governor to ensure the patients and state hospitals the best care possible. Yeah, right. And field days of the Binghamton State Hospital, that was a big deal. So it was a quiet day 100 years ago, as far as that goes. So, okay, let's see. Let's see. I got to bring up. Let's see. I got to bring this one up. Let's see. I just screwed up my tabs here a little bit as far as that little bit of a drop. Let's see. Is that going to go? Yeah. Okay. We're back to normal. And there is Farmer. Good morning, Farmer, coming in from the Commonwealth of Virginia, otherwise known as California East. Good to have you. Love the flags. God bless America. The flags on Rumble look great. I hope you had a good week. Thank you very much for being here. And our good friend Liberty is saying hello. And Tina is saying good morning also. So thank you for being here. And as far as taking part in the circus here at times, it's circus as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, let's see. We did have some sports. Let's go to Major League Baseball. Or no, back up. No majors, no sports yet. And other history. Let's finish the history. I'm getting sidetracked here, folks. It was 85 years ago today, U.S. President Roosevelt and British Prime Minister Winston Churchill issued a joint declaration of peace and progress that later became known as the Atlantic Charter, and that Atlantic Charter ended up becoming NATO. So, and on this day in 1935, U.S. Social Security Act was signed into law by President Franklin D. Roosevelt, creating unemployment insurance and pension plans for elderly. Like, I'd say thank you, Mr. or President Roosevelt, because I'm collecting Social Security myself right now. It's hard to believe, but I guess when you work long enough, I guess you can. 1947, Pakistan became independent from Britain back in 1947, and Bahrain declared their independence from the United Kingdom, which is Britain, I guess, United Kingdom, in 1971. And on the AP side, let's see, Liberty says the farmer Rich can't keep his fingers off the buttons. Blue screen again. Yeah, we've already had a blue screen. It's what, and believe me, I'm not doing that on purpose. I guess when you get too many tabs up there, it's an accident waiting to happen, I guess, and stuff. So yeah, I'm playing with the buttons again. Okay, let's see. Finishing up history. And let's see. Yeah, the Atlantic Charter, which detailed the post-war goals of the two nations, but it eventually turned into the NATO as far as that goes. And I think that's it. That's it for history there. So let's see. In sports, starting in Major League Baseball on Wednesday, the Yankees and Mets. Let's see. Did they play? Yankees, they won against the Mariners 10-5. Very good. They won. And the Braves, they beat the Mets. Come on, Mets. 6-3 on Wednesday. Last night or yesterday, the Yankees lost to the Mariners 1-0. Oh, that's not good. Just one. And Mets did not play. Today, going into the weekend, the Mets will be playing the Nationals tonight at 7:10, and they will be playing them Saturday and Sunday. And the Yankees, they're playing tonight. And they're playing the Blue Jays. They're up there in Toronto. And let's see, Mets will be playing on Saturday, that teams. And Yankees are off Saturday. And Sunday, the Yankees will be playing. And the Mets will be playing also. So we'll see what happens for the weekend series. Now, there was some football last night, some NFL football. Week 2 of there's 4 weeks of preseason. So this is week 2 of preseason. And I did watch the beginning of this game, the Packers and Steelers. I watched about the first quarter, and it wasn't as interesting as last week's game. But the score, I should have watched it. But the announcers even the missus didn't like the announcers. The preseason game last week in the Hall of Fame Bowl seemed like it was a more interesting game. And the Packers lost to the Steelers down there in Pittsburgh, 28-9. So and Aaron Rodgers did not play; he was on the sideline. But their quarterback that did play, he was playing pretty good. Bengals squeaked out a win, 16-14 last night in preseason, and these games were on ESPN. So they went to this game. It seems like the Bengals are having problems protecting Joe Burrows, but they won last night, 16-4. In other games he had last night, Patriots and Colts tied. They just tied 13-13. Chargers and Texans. Chargers kicked the Texans' ass 27-7. And Carolina or Cardinals and Raiders. Cardinals beat. They lost last week, but they won this week against the Raiders, 27-14. And the Titans beat out the San Francisco 49ers, so 19-13. Tonight we have 4 games. We have the Dolphins and Commanders tonight at 7, Broncos and Falcons at 7, Bucks and Jets at 7. That's going to probably be the game I watch. I'll probably watch a quarter of it, unless it depends. The announcers were just junk last night on the game I watched with the Packers and Pittsburgh, and then you got Browns and Bears. I don't know, one of those 2 games. I think the Jets and Buccaneers are showing on ESPN in my area, and then the rest of the games are all tomorrow. There's no games on Sunday, so for tomorrow will be Panthers and Bills. They're not televising that game, so I might try and listen to that on the radio. Vikings and Giants, I probably will be watching that. Both those games are at 1. 4 o'clock games, Rams and Chiefs, Jaguars and Saints. And then there's a 7 o'clock game, the Eagles and Ravens. That might be an interesting game to watch. And then 8 o'clock, Cowboys and Seahawks. That might be a good game too. So there's our NFL football as far as that goes. The second season is going. And let's see. Liberty says, if only he can press them that fast on the trail. Yeah, I agree with that, Liberty. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm not too quick on the thing. We'll be setting up for. I got the settings here on the desk. That's good. That's good. And Farmer's coming to my defense. Let's be nice to Ace now. already jabbing at me. Okay. And Liberty says Aaron Rodgers is quarterback for the Steelers. Yeah, he's been the quarterback. Where have you been, Liberty? He's been the quarterback, I think, for the last. I think this is his 3rd season. He's not that. He's okay. He's not in his prime anymore, but he's their quarterback. Yeah, he was on the sidelines. He was acting like a coach and stuff like that. I think that's his next thing. He might go into coaching, I think. And Liberty says to Farmer, okay for now. You're going to still bust my chops. Let's see. Liberty says Buffalo is going to be on television, CBS 1 p.m. Saturday against the Panthers. See, I didn't see that listed. Okay, I'll have to look at that. That's what I was thinking. Let's see. Okay, thank you for telling me that, because I look on the schedule here, and let's see. Let me go back here. When I go to Buffalo Bills, let me bring up Buffalo Bills here. Where are they? Where's Buffalo? Oh, there they are. Yeah, when I go to TV, they say NFL Plus, YouTube. It does a telephone. Oh, okay. You know what? I didn't look further down. It says TV options, CBS, and I guess NBC. So I guess they are Okay, thank you, Tina. Or thank you, Liberty. Appreciate that. I just saw that it was going to be on. It's on NFL. Okay, they updated it. Okay. Okay, very good. So I'll definitely be watching that game. I'll be bopping between that game and the Buffalo Bills, as far as that goes. So, and of course we have. Okay, Tina. See you later. Take care. Have a great weekend. Tina is leaving us to go hang out with Hal here a little bit. She spreads the love to all the to us live streamers here and stuff, and we do appreciate it, Tina. Thank you, Tina. And let's see, we do have one more thing with football, and that's of the soccer type that we call it here. Manchester City Football Club, they played last week and they won. It's these individual cup tourneys, I guess they're in, or something like that, games. And it's like their preseason, but not. These games mean something. Like this game that they're playing. Yeah, the game last week was club friendlies. It was just the clubs playing each other. Where Manchester won last week 3-1, but they play Arsenal this week for the FA Community Shield this Sunday at 10 a.m. And I plan on watching that game as well. So that's our sports. And let's see, let's go back here. And we're going to go ahead and take a break here. And we're at we're at 1 hour and 8 minutes. Okay. And Liberty said bye to Tina. And have a good weekend. Be safe. Yeah, be safe there, Tina. And let's see. We've got 5 folks watching on Rumble, 2 people on Twitch, 1 person on Locals, 2 people on YouTube, and over there on X Live, we are up to 2 people on X Live. So thank you very much, X Live, for being here. Appreciate it. And let's see. Other than me fumbling around with the buttons, this has been a pretty decent Friday compared to last Friday. Let's just say all this week using Rumble Studios Canvas 2.0 has worked out really good. It didn't work all that great up on the laptop upstairs, but I have to play. I think I was downloading some other files, so that might have interfered with it. So I might be playing around with that this weekend as far as that goes. So, but we're going to go ahead and take a break here, and let's bring up our take a break thing there as far as that goes. We'll bring it over here, bring it up on the stage. We'll bring me back up on stage because I guess when I refresh the browser here for the Rumble, it sort of clears out all my settings, and I have to put the camera settings back in. So we're going to go ahead and oh, there's Venice, Venetia, the canals, that green stinky water. Venice, I've been there many a time, folks. What we got for temperature? 84 degrees in Venice. And where's this at? Oh, over in Spain. Okay, that's it for the coffee. I got to get another cup of coffee, and we will be right back, folks. And you just hang in there for a few minutes, and we'll be right back as far as to continue the second half, and then we're going to go into playing. Let me see something. Let's see. Let me see if the Commodore 64 is still on. Let's see if it's still on. Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute here. Is it on? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's right there. It's right over there. I'm looking. I've got the screen up on screen. Okay, so Commodore 64 is it's on, so it's warming up for the Oregon Trail game. So we'll be right back, folks. Just hang loose, and we'll see you in a couple of minutes here. So hang loose. Here we go. Okay, we're back. We are back here for the second half of the Friday morning coffee for 08.14.2026 at Rumble Video Broadcast here. Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich, here on the Rumble, at Fireman Rich over there on X, as far as that goes. And let's see what happened here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, let me bring my camera up. Bring me up on the stage. Here we go. Getting my buttons sorted out here again. Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on Rumble, at Fireman Rich over there on X and all those other fine social media platforms. Just check the show notes as far as where else I'm at here, or else Google Fireman Rich and you'll see where else I'm at as far as that goes. And let's see. Liberty says during the break, "Oh my, who are all those people on the beach in Spain?" Yeah, they're enjoying the beach. It's summertime. And let's see. Farmer says, "Hopefully Deplorable's doing all right and decides to ride the trail with us today. My internet is being weird and well, Liberty, I'm afraid you might have Ray working your mercantiles." No, she can work the mercantile. She has to keep it open. She has you working in the mercantile. I buy things at the mercantile. Yeah, Deplorable. I think it might be his job. He's probably at the job and stuff like that. So we haven't seen him. I haven't seen him. I think we've seen him once this week, maybe. I don't think I've seen him this week. So he's busy, probably, as far as that goes. Yep. The freaking buttons again. I didn't say this was a professional. This isn't your. This is more interesting than your mainstream media too. So as far as that goes, this is real world stuff. And let's see. No way. The mercantile store will be open shortly. I have some new products. We got some new products coming online. Yeah, my just so you know, Farmer, my internet has been a little wonky sometimes. It goes. I'll be watching something, and then I'll lose internet. So so it's been a little wonky up on this area, in my area here, for a little bit. So let's see. We got to clean up on aisle 6 on the Twitch. Let me take care of this here real quick here, folks. Let's see, where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, let me get this real quick. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're gone. He's gone. So it's over on the Twitch side. We get these people that want to sell you viewers and stuff like that, and it's like, no, that's an automatic block and ban. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get into our web pages, that's the one thing I didn't bring up here. Let me go ahead and bring them up. I got to push some more buttons here, Liberty, so hopefully I don't squash the broadcast. This is off of document there. I got the web pages, and I just do a control left click on the mouse, and they come up. Except 2 of them, I have to manually copy the the address and put it in a web page here as far as that goes. I don't know. I have to check that one of these days as far as, but this is a good way of bringing up a lot of web pages at one time fairly quickly as far as utilizing your available resources, as I like to call it. Okay, we get that one. And let's see, got just a few more. But these pages that I'm bringing up and we'll be looking at, they're all of news nature, and they're up to here around the local area of the southern tier of upstate New York. And I have no affiliation with any one of these, but I bring them and present them here on the Monday, Wednesday, Friday live stream, primarily for information purposes. And I have no affiliation with any of these web pages, but it gives you, I present them here to give you an idea what it's like here in the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside and stuff like that. Because there's a lot of things happening up here in the southern tier of upstate New York. And let's go ahead and start here with Fox 40, which we were on there already. See what they have for news items. And it looks like the Binghamton police were busy last night, but we don't go into those type of articles. We go into the good articles. And for local, and one of the benefits, United Way of Broome County hosts community campaign kickoff. Let's see what this one is about. Because they're showing the beer tree, which is me and the in the preview picture. They show the beer tree up there at Johnson City, Oakdale Commons, which used to be the Oakdale Mall. They changed the mall into a commons and stuff like that. It actually revitalized it with a lot of stores opening and people. During the weekdays, there's not that many people. Weekends and Christmas. But let's go ahead and show this one. United Way is a good organization for the community. And let's go ahead and bring this one up. And Liberty says, maybe Rich can press a button and deplorable will appear. No, I don't have that power, I'm afraid. No, I don't have that power. I can't just press a button and thing. I wish. That would be pretty cool. Let's bring this to the stage. And okay, there we are. And this is on the United Way, but it's it looks like they took place at the beer tree. Like I said, the preview picture shows that. But let's go ahead and give this one a listen.
The United Way of Broome County kicked off a new campaign season tonight in Johnson City. The free event held at Factory by Beer Tree served as a way for the nonprofit to launch the 2026-27 community campaign. It brought together local businesses, community leaders, volunteers, donors, and supporters to reflect on the impact that the United Way has on our local community. The mission of the United Way is to drive change that will have a positive impact on our community.
It's an event where the community can come together, get excited about the upcoming campaign year, and we hope to just have a great night of networking, fun, food, and just bring awareness about what we're doing this year. We just want to always thank the community for their support. I think we have so many great donors who are always doing whatever they can for us. If you can help in any way to help us meet our goal this year, we would appreciate it. There's lots of ways to donate and get involved and volunteer. It all is a way of giving back. So we appreciate anything that anybody can do.
And most importantly, it's a way of giving back to the community as far as that goes, like she said. And that's up at the Factory by Beer Tree. Beer Tree is the restaurant. The Factory is the brewery. It's right there. It's on the, I think it's on the northern section. They took the whole northern section, a good chunk of the northern section. It used to be Sears. Where they have in this event, it used to be Sears, and they took that segment of the old Oakdale Mall. Now it's the Oakdale Commons, and they made it into a brewery, a microbrewery, as well as a restaurant, a really, really good restaurant. You get a good burger there, good cheeseburger. Oh my God, it's good. They make they make pizzas there and stuff like that, and it's a pretty nice area, nice restaurant to go to and stuff. a little, not too pricey, but it's, what restaurant isn't pricey, I guess, nowadays. So, but that showed you a little bit of the Factory by Beer Tree. And when I say Beer Tree, that's the restaurant me and the missus. We haven't been there. That God, it's been what, over 6 months now that we haven't been up there, because we got a local place here we go to that is just as good. But it is an option that we can go to. So the United Way, a very good organization, volunteers and stuff. They do a lot for the community and stuff. As far as that goes, it's just like the big one here in my area, Catholic Charities for the air for Tioga County. They provide a food truck for the for people that need. It's a sort of a wheels of Meals on Wheels thing where you can get a free meal and stuff like that, and they go to various points in the county to where they distribute those meals. So the United Way, just another community organization that's very important. Okay, let's see. We have something on the Binghamton University generates over 1.6 billion for local economy ahead of the fall semester. Let's see what this one's about.
Well, it's thousands
It's always good for the community to have money coming into the community.
of students are.
And Binghamton University is up there in Vestal, New York. It's right on the line there with Binghamton, so they call it Binghamton University. And let's say Binghamton University is one of those universities like a diamond in the rough, where it's a great university. They got a good curriculum, got a good wrestling team. Can't say much for their basketball team, but let's bring this up. It's right up the road here. It's about a 20-minute drive from where I'm at. And let's see, let's go maximize this and see what is happening up there at Binghamton University here in the southern tier of upstate New York.
Preparing to head back to Binghamton University for this fall semester. Local businesses across the southern tier are also gearing up for a major economic boost. Fox 40's Ziggy Hill tells us how student spending is impacting the local economy.
Binghamton University isn't just an educational hub, it's also a huge financial engine contributing to the southern tier economy. A recent study reveals the university generates roughly $1.6 billion locally for the region and $1.7 billion statewide. And for every single dollar received in state funding, the university returns more than $6 into the economy. Local businesses also reap the benefits.
Brings a lot of liveliness to the weekends, the nighttime, and it's also good to have them down here because they fill in the gaps for our business. Right now there's a lot of professionals downtown, so they're only here during like the lunchtime, but when the students are here, they're here from AM to PM, and it really helps out our business significantly.
Student spending alone pours over $309 million annually into neighborhood business, which is why Nichols makes sure he's well prepared for move-in weekend each year.
All hands on deck, we'll say. We'll end up hiring a few more positions for this coming fall. And with the SUNY students coming downtown, we really start seeing a lot of benefits from them.
And not just spending, but add in $519 million in employee wages, major infrastructure projects, and groundbreaking tech startups coming out of the Kauffman Incubator. The university supports upwards of 12,000 regional jobs. From clean energy startups to local retail stores, Binghamton University continues to solidify its role as a key player in the Southern Tier's growth and long-term financial stability. In Broome County.
Okay, so Binghamton University contributing to the community here in the Triple Cities area. That's basically Binghamton, Endicott, Johnson City, Vestal, Endwell. A number of communities up there that they have a direct impact here in the southern tier of upstate New York. And like I said, Binghamton University, what's her name? The Progressive, who's the lady that's on the Progressive commercial? She went to Binghamton University. I can't remember her name. The main lead person on Progressive commercials. Val, was her name Val or something like that? I'm not sure what her name was, but she does the Progressive commercials. I think she's a Binghamton University alumnus, and as far as that goes. And let's see what else we got on Fox 40. I think that's it. That's the two articles along with 100 years ago for Fox. And let's just make sure, going down the list. And got a couple people, won't say it, but I guess our Tioga County Sheriff. He's been around for like 40 years now, I guess. He's not going to run for re-election. So there's two former. I think one's a former Tioga County Sheriff officer and investigator. They're going to be trying to run for the office there. And let's see, that's it for Fox 40. So let's go ahead and hit WBNG. And what do we have on? No, WEBO. WEBO. Let's see. Nothing on W. Oh, they got a public health advisory. What's this about? Confirms. Oh, we investigate. We got one case of measles here in the county. In an unvaccinated resident of Tioga County. Ooh, measles. Yeah, that's one. Where there's one, there could be another one. Tioga County Advisory. Tioga County. Okay, that's just a statement there. Let's go to WNBF News Radio 1290. If we have anything over there, and I am not seeing anything. Let's check in on Bob Joseph's YouTube channel. He actually works for WNBF, and let's see, WNBF, Bob Joseph. Let's see. I should just put him on the list here. Let's see. Do we got anything on here? Let's see. What do we have? He's got construction. No, nothing on his. What's this? Factory or fake? Did I find a rare Panda or Aldi Commodore 64 at the thrift store? Ooh, that's an interesting story. Okay, we'll just have to look at that later. Let's go to channel 12. Oh, let's see. They got the measles alerts also. Yeah, this is a. Let's go ahead and this is two articles. This is up on channel 12. So let's go ahead and bring this one up. I'm going to read this one because there was measles being reported down. Oh, Flo. Yeah, exactly, Liberty. That was Flo. She's a Binghamton University. Flo. I'm thinking Val. No, that's Flo. Flo was a Binghamton University alumnus. She went to BU, Binghamton University, as far as that goes. Thank you, Liberty. I know that name without. Thank you for being there. As far as so the measles. Let me read this article. This is interesting to me now because when did this come up? This came out last night, 8 hours ago. So let me read this up as far as bring this up on the stage. And did you hear about that?
What?
Measles in Tioga County?
Anti-vaxxers.
No, just one case right now from what they're saying. Let's see, Tioga County, New York, according to WBNG, a case of measles has been confirmed in Tioga County and is being investigated according to the Tioga County Department of Public Health. One confirmed case of measles in an unvaccinated resident is being investigated by the health department after the case was confirmed yesterday, Thursday, August 13th. Since measles is highly contagious, airborne virus, public health officials conduct through contact tracing of the confirmed case. Tioga County Public Health has identified and reached out to those who may have been in contact with the positive case and release said Tioga County Public Health believes all individuals known have been exposed have been identified. Tioga County Public Health wants you to be aware of check your immune vaccinations. You are generally protected from measles if you meet one of the following. You have documented records reviewing 2 doses of measles, mumps, and rubella vaccination, and you were born before 1957. No, I guess I could reach in that category. But I do have vaccinations because I was in the Air Force. A health care provider confirmed through blood tests and stuff like that. And they just go on if you're exposed and all that. So even here in rural Tioga County, and it is a rural area. It's a very not a densely populated county like Broome County is with Binghamton and all the cities up there as far as that goes. So that's an alert that to be aware of, I guess. So it just sparked my interest there because it's news to both me and the missus. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else we have here. And I'm not seeing anything other than that alert. So let's go ahead and go to WAAL 91.1 Classic Rock, and they don't have anything there. They talk about the measles, so it's highlighted channel 34, Binghamton Homes page, and is that a video? Okay, we got a video here of fire burns down a house in Ernadella, which is just outside Binghamton. Let's go ahead and bring this one up. Let's see, add that to the stage, and we'll give this one a listen to see what happened in the house fire.
In Unadilla that breeds Siberian sled dogs is looking for help and answers after their home burned to the ground last month. On the morning of Sunday, July 26th, fire broke out at the home of Ohad Shemtov and Ann Murray on Hutchinson Hill Road. Shemtov has 3 children between the ages of 7 and 12 who he had custody of that weekend, plus he and Murray have a 6-month-old baby. The family, luckily, was staying elsewhere that weekend, and Shemtov first learned of the fire through a phone call from a neighbor as he was headed to the house to feed and water their Samoyed dogs. Shemtov arrived at the same time as the firefighters and found his home fully engulfed. 6 adult dogs, 2 puppies, and a cat perished in the fire. Shemtov says they treat all of the dogs that they raise as pets, and the loss has been devastating. They still have 22 adult and 5 puppies, which were in outside kennels at the time.
The neighbors on this road are really great people, and they help me, so I get buckets of water to take care for them. I have other friends that are going to come and try to start the well and get some way to do that. And I'm here 5 times a day to be with the dogs.
Shemtov has been breeding Samoyeds since he was a child in Jerusalem. Murray says they are extremely friendly and sweet with people. The family lost all of their personal possessions, including Murray's artwork, cherished family mementos, and clothing for 6-month-old Noam. Murray says her cousin created a Give, Send, Go fundraising account to help them rebuild their lives.
We have a call out for any sort of help they could give with baby toys, clothes, or any donations are welcome. And the website even has a spot for prayers. If that's all you can offer, it's more than enough.
There's a link to the Give, Send, Go account at binghamtonhomepage.com. Shemtov says investigators could not determine the cause of the fire. He says he has fears and suspicions about the origin, but is afraid to share them out of concern for his family's safety. They plan to resume their Samoyed breeding business. You can find more information about that.
Okay, they lost quite a bit of animals there. That's sad. And as far as that goes, and just on that last comment, leads me to believe it's a little suspicious as far as the fire. That was a rip-roaring fire. That was fully involved. That was July 26th. First time I'm hearing about that fire. As far as that goes, it's on channel 34. I don't know why. Yeah, on the morning of Sunday, July 26th, broke out, and thank God that they're kids. They have 3 children between the ages of 7 and 12. A 6-month-old baby. But the six adult dogs, 2 puppies, and a cat perished in the fire. But they had other dogs, as you saw outside. That's tragic right there. Tragic. And let's see, what else do we have here on the local news for Channel 34. And that report just came out 12 hours ago. Okay, they have a thing on the let's see, is this Binghamton University? Okay, that's it for there. Let's go to WENY. Let's see what we got out there. Anything news local that's out there in Elmira, New York? And I'm not seeing anything over there. No, Jersey Mike is open up in Ithaca. Okay, that's cool. And let's see. No, nothing there. Let's go to Channel 18. Okay, Horseheads, that's out there next to Elmira. They're proposing a ban on motorized devices in the parks. So a lot of these, you're seeing a lot of these as far as that goes. So let me bring this up. Let's go ahead and give this one a listen. And I'm seeing, I guess when I was up in Buffalo a couple of weeks ago, I saw some of these early in the morning. It wasn't early, it was mid-morning. We're heading over to, what's that place we went to? Fat Bob's in Binghamton, or in Buffalo there on the side streets. And I saw quite a few of these. And I go to one family member and say, you get a lot of these here and stuff. And indicated that, yeah, we have a lot. It's every city, just like, okay. Let's see, let's bring this up. And let's see what we got here. Bring this up on the stage. There's the main page for Channel 18 out of Elmira, Horseheads area. And we're going to go with this one right here. Maximize it. Turn off that.
Having a public hearing next week about enacting a law to prohibit the use of motorized mobility vehicles in village parks. And as 18 News reporter Kyle Dobry reports, these devices include dirt bikes, hoverboards, and more.
The Village of Horseheads is working on enacting a new law that would ban the use of motorized mobile devices like dirt bikes in all village parks. And if you get caught using one in a village park, you could face fines up to $500. These mobility devices include motorized and electric scooters and bikes, mini bikes, electric skateboards, and more. People would not be able to use them at parks, trails, playgrounds, athletic fields, and recreational areas within the village.
The walking paths that we have, very narrow, barely enough to walk 2 people or 3 people. The advent of these e-bikes, these dirt bikes, these hoverboards are really looking at those speeds of 20, 30 miles an hour. These are unsafe.
Mayor Adams adds that this is a safety hazard. With the narrow walkways at most parks in the village, people could get hurt or not go back to the parks.
If we don't do this and somebody sees an e-bike, someone sees a hoverboard, someone sees a dirt bike driving fast, they're going to be less likely to visit our parks. There's a failure right there in of itself. So we have to be proactive so that people want to come to our parks, let alone once they come to our parks, be safe in them as well.
People who use mobility aids like wheelchairs will be exempt from this law. Reporting in Horseheads, I'm Kyle Dobry, 18 News.
And the public hearing regarding this new local law with the Village Board of Trustees will be on August 20th at 6.
Okay, I'm trying to look up. I could see motorized devices, but what do you mean by hoverboards? Is that something new? Is that something out of that? I'm thinking when I hear hoverboards, officialhoverboard.com. What do they look like? Oh, those are those two. Okay, I see what they're talking about. They have 2 small wheels and you balance yourself on them and stuff like that. So they're saying something that's going 20 miles an hour and stuff. A bicycle can go 20 miles, but they said the law is going to say ban motorized, so not bicycles. So that's interesting. That's out there in Painted Post. Is it Painted Post? Let's see. Horseheads Painted Post are right next to each other and stuff out there next to Elmira. And we say good morning to Captain Rehab coming in from the city of brotherly love. He said, good morning, Oregon Trail Richard. Good morning to the missus. And she says good morning to you as far as that goes, Captain Rehab. Glad to have you here. Oregon Trail. Yeah, he knows what we're doing on Fridays here. We'll be getting to that here shortly. Let's see here. What else we got on? I think that's the only that was interesting. Motorized. I think I could see banning them in the parks and stuff like that because there's more people walking around in the parks and stuff like that. But you see a lot of these motorized bicycles and stuff like that. I live in a rural area, so I must see like 2 or 3 of them during the day as far as that goes. Let's see. Penny Saver has not been updated in quite a while. They still have Wendy Post, who retired, on their page. So I don't know what's going there. KGB. They're talking about preseason ball games. Games are happening. Here's how to watch and listen. Okay, they're getting into the football scene. Let's go to 104.1 KISS radio station. Same articles as WNBF. Let's go to Spectrum News. Anything on Spectrum? Not seeing anything. Our governor's raising a little stink there. I'm not too happy with her. She's, I don't know. I just don't agree with her. Let's see. 106.5 Country WYRT. Nothing really on that page. And same articles over on 106. Oh, that's the same 106. Okay, we have 106 twice. We got over there on 93.7 WBLK. Let's see, they got the same articles. Same articles over there. So there's nothing going on there. And let's see, Josh Allen over on WGR 550. See what he has to say. Preseason game 1 on Saturday will open the Buffalo Bills game. Brand new stadium where there's some issues with that. With the Carolina Panthers coming into town, Josh Allen said he doesn't know if when he's playing this preseason, but he'd like to get some action in. You don't know? Come on, dude. That's another. Here it is. He's a premium quarterback. Okay. And he doesn't know when he's going to play in preseason. Give me an effing break. Come on, Buffalo. First, it was your obstructed views on your stadium there with the fans. And then second, you have the 6% tax, additional tax, stadium tax, you call it. It's like, give me a freaking break. Now Josh Allen doesn't know when he's going to be playing on preseason, a premier quarterback. Disappointing Buffalo Bills. I mean, I'm not too impressed right now. It's right there. He says, this is Josh Allen quoted as saying here on WGR 550. I'd love to play. I couldn't tell you how long or how many drives, but to get out there and get a good feeling and a good sense of the game, get a good sense of the guys around me, I feel like it's important to do so. I don't know if that's game 1, 2, or 3, and if I play or not is up to the Coach Brady. Well, Coach Brady needs to get his head out of his ass and let Josh Allen know when he's going to play. He's not a freaking rookie, for Christ's sakes. That has me irritated, folks, as you can understand. It's got me irritated. Okay, Captain Rehab says, Richard, remember this name for football season? No, I don't. I don't. I'm just getting a little riled up on this article right here. Let's see. He is an Eagle draft pick from Nigeria that has never played a snap of football before, but he's an athletic freak of nature. Oh, okay. So that's good for Philly. I'm a little ticked off at this article, for Christ's sake. It's just like, come on. He doesn't know. I mean, that's inconsistent right there as far as that goes. He says it's a new environment, new routine, and we want to make this a real game like as possible. But if you want to make it a real game, he should be playing every freaking preseason game. But to have those reps before first game, when we have it here Thursday night, and just understand the process behind everything and not being surprised by anything. Well, you've been playing long enough; nothing should be. I tell you, this might be the year I don't become a Bills fan if they don't get their act together. I'm not gonna we'll see. It just, that's three inconsistencies. You know, you got a new stadium you paid $2 billion for, and state taxpayer money and stuff like that. The owner, he's about a bonehead and a half, charging a 6% tax, which is ridiculous. Brady said on Saturday's offense coordinator Pete Kamrich will be in the booth at some point in the preseason. He'll also be on the field, and said, as a quarterback, it makes no difference to him. Oh my God, I don't know. I tell you, just this week with the Buffalo Bills, I'm disappointed. I am freaking disappointed. And let's see, Liberty says they don't want him to get hurt. I think they want him to help the coaches with further players. Make it clear, though. The point I'm trying to get, Liberty, is that article says he has no clue. You're the primary quarterback, and to say that I don't know means he's disconnected from the coaching staff. So this bit, okay, you can assume, he's going to take a coaching, but he's quoted as saying, I don't know. That's inconsistency. He's been with the Buffalo Bills how long, and he's still, I don't know. I can see a rookie saying that, but Josh Allen isn't a rookie. I'm looking at the underlining thing. We've already seen some inconsistency with the Bills. Let's see. Like he told the fans, deal with the uniforms. Well, deal with the new stadium, Josh. It's not the state. I'm not. That's going back on the uniforms, and that goes back on the owner and the general manager, which I think are complete. At this point, I'm calling it out as far as I'm concerned. They're boobs. This doesn't give me any confidence in the Buffalo Bills, folks. As far as that goes. So yeah, deal with it. Yeah, we'll deal with this. I'm not going to be a Buffalo Bills fan. That's how I feel right now. It's just like, my God. And Captain Rehab says they might be playing mind games with the other teams as they don't know which quarterback will be. What difference does it make? You're going to be playing the game what difference does it frickin' make? It's preseason, for Christ's sakes. Come on, Captain. Are you making excuses for Buffalo Bills now? Come on. It's freaking preseason. This is where you do things, whatever and stuff like that. Josh Allen, get him out there for a couple reps. They did it. Who's the quarterback for Green Bay last night? He played. Hey, Pebbles 23. Good to see you from the Rumble. Thank you for being here. Glad to have you. And Liberty on Rumble is saying good morning to Pebbles. Good to have you here. And don't mind my being pissed off here with the Buffalo Bills at this point. I shouldn't have read that article. That's stupid. Freaking Josh Allen. That's just him saying, I don't know. It's like, oh, he's still a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go. Let's move on to 1440. Anything final things here? No, there's nothing there. So we're all done. We're going to go ahead and get going here with the. Let me drop all these pages. That just got my blood going a little bit this morning, folks. It's freaking Josh Allen's quote. Oh, this is going to be a rough season. Maybe it's a good thing I'm not going to be on Bell Kings Fantasy Football, which I was a panelist on Tony D's broadcast here. He's starting that up again. Maybe it's a good thing I'm not going to be on it this year. I said I wasn't going to be on. I'll be probably in the chat or something like that. But I'm taking a break from it, and it's just not worth it. And the regular season, this is only week 2 of the preseason. I'm like this, and I don't want to get in the situation where it's football. I got to remember it's football, and no, my blood pressure's all right. I'm just pissed off. That should, and I'm not even. I don't even live in Buffalo. I'm New York State, and that's the main team. I might well just say, screw you, Buffalo. I'm going back to the Giants as my premier team because they ever since they dropped their coach, the owner and the general manager, they shit canned the coach there. I can't remember his name and stuff like that, but he was a good coach. It's just there's too many inconsistencies. They've got talent up there. They got a new receiver up there. Somebody was telling me. One of my neighbors was telling me he's a Dallas fan. Is it Moore? Is that his name? Moore or something like that? And and then Captain Rehab says they watch game films before the games to prepare for specific players. Yeah, that's the regulars. That's nothing new. They always watch films. They watch films on the off season and stuff like that on things. But it's just like, and Captain Rehab says, "Are you the mysterious new co-host?" Tony's got a new co-host. As far as that goes, yeah, you should tell Tony. You should come up there. You know a lot about football. You probably know more than than me and Bathurst. That's for sure. Oh, McDermott, that's his name. Thank you, Captain Rehab. Yeah, McDermott. I like him. I'm curious to see where he's going. Wherever he coaches, that'll probably be a team I start rooting for. I like him as a coach, and he's been an impact. Now, Josh Allen with that statement, I don't know. I could see a T-shirt, Josh Allen on your front, and he has a question mark, and underneath it says, I don't know. You're the freaking primary quarterback. You're the leader of the team. You should know. You think as much as I don't really care too much for Aaron Rodgers, I never heard Aaron Rodgers say, I don't know. Oh, okay. I'll get over it. Don't worry, Liberty. My blood pressure's okay. It's fine. Okay. Oh, the Blue Jays are at the feeder. That's our Blue Jays right there. Okay, we're going to crank up our Oregon Trail. Get some fun in here, okay? We need to bring some fun into the broadcast. So we're moving over to Oregon Trail as far as that goes. Let me put this on the one, okay? And we got the Commodore on there. Let's go ahead and bring it up here on the broadcast from OBS. And let's see, we want this one. Is that the one we want? Let me see something. Let me see, can I bring this one up? And then let's see what we got here. Okay, we'll just bring this one up here. Let me see. I got to adjust that a little bit. And Captain Rehab, you got modded. Let's see. That last statement. I'm looking at the Twitch. Aaron Rodgers called. Oh, I got. How come I got coward? Yeah, I don't talk about Mr. I take the fifth 111 times. We don't go into that, Captain Rehab. You got modded for that. Aaron Rodgers called somebody a coward, and that's Mr. 101. Yeah. Oh wow, it's foggy out. The fog moved in, so that's I just marked that on the calendar. Okay, let me. I got to reposition this here on the camera here. Let me do that here on the OBS. Unlock that, and let's see. Let's bring that down here and over this way. So. Okay. Yeah, that'll work right there. Okay, let me go ahead and lock that in. And we're going to be playing Oregon Trail. It's the Friday thing we did. Last week, by default, we died because I couldn't get the broadcast up. And let's see. Let's go ahead and lock that. So we got that up. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring the game up. And as usual, Liberty says Mercantile is open, and we got a report earlier that she said there's going to be some there will be some what is it, new merchandise at the Mercantile. Okay, all right, let me bring the game up here. Let's see, go to our USB stick, enter on a game disc, and we're going to go down to, oh, there's a kitty cat out there. That's probably why they, let me see something. That's probably why he's out there. We got a kitty cat out there. Okay, let's see. There's our Blue Jay. Blue Jay's out there. I don't know where the cat. There's a cat out there. Okay, let's see. Blue Jay. Yep, that's a Blue Jay. Yeah, we got about 4 of them that come to the feeder. What happened here? Huh. Oh, I know what happened. I still have it. A drive. We got to turn the A drive on. Okay, the A drive is back on because I was working with this drive. I forgot to turn it off. Okay, we'll bring it up and we'll reload this. That's the virtual drive right there that's working. I don't know if that was BB or Orange Eye out there. I think the next, no, that was BB. They're across they're over next door. We got 2 stray cats here. Okay, Farmer says, we didn't die. Our characters have just been bounced back and forth, waiting to get on the wagon trail. There we go for the last week. Okay, yeah, last week I couldn't get this broadcast to go because of that update that I had, a Windows update. Okay, there we go. We got Oregon Trail. Do you need instructions? We don't need no stinking instructions. No. Okay, good luck. Here's our preset. And Liberty, I want you to make note. I don't know if you can read that. It says, we always attack and we eat well. Okay. So there's our settings, our pre-settings. So I'm going to plug those in. And we're going to do Ace, Marksman. I'm Ace until I screw up. And that's when Farmer and Liberty decide, you're back to Ray. Okay, we're going to hit 1. Enter. Okay, we're going to spend 200 for oxen. How much for food? We're going to do 115. Because we always, hunting I do pretty good on. And let's see, let me push this up forward a little bit here. How much for ammunition is going to be 50. That gives us more than a bunch of bullets. How much do you want to spend on clothing? We're going to go 25. And last week we went for supplies 125. We're going to stick with 125. I think we had to resupply a couple times. So there we go. There's the start of the game. Monday, March 29th. It's 1847. Total miles is 0. We got 2,040 miles to go. 115. Those are all the settings. You see the settings right there. So let me get my coffee over here. And let's get off on the Oregon Trail. And let's see. Stop at the fort and check out the new products. We got to know about the new products here. It's shaky knees. I'm not shaky. I just appear to be shaky, but I'm not. I'm steady as a rock. Yeah, right. And Farmer says, Liberty, we're bold and fat on this trip. Yeah, we're bold and fat until we're naked and afraid. Not afraid, I should say. Liberty says, yes, 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 you are. Okay, just before we start, we got 6 people on Rumble, 2 people on Twitch, 1 person on local, 1 person on YouTube, and over there on X Live, we still have two folks over there. So, and Farmer's laughing at Liberty's comments. Okay, let's see. Here we go. We're going to hit enter. We're starting the trail here, folks. And of course, we always start doing the hunting bit, okay? I think we've been playing this long enough. We know we want to hunt. Unless we want to die early. You tell me if Farmer agrees with Liberty to continue. And because Farmer knows how to play this game. He's an old Liberty says continue, but I'm saying hunt. She wants us to die already. If we die already, that's the end of the broadcast, Liberty. Then you don't get any publicity or for the new merchandise at the Mercantile. Think about it. Okay, we're gonna hunt 1, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit enter. Bang. BANG. Well, this day started like that. It's a miss. I'm no longer Ace. I'm Ray. Hunt as always, but that's the first one. It said bang. I guess I couldn't find the B. Shaky knees is at it again. Okay, we'll just see what happens here. We're going to eat well. We have food, so let's eat well. And it's Monday, April 12th, 1847. We went 159 miles with 1,881 to go. We lost some food. We've got plenty of bullets, plenty of clothing, plenty of supplies, and plenty of cash. So we're going to hit it again, and we're going to probably hunt again. Here we go. We're going to hunt 1. And I'm going to get rest. I got to concentrate a little bit more here. And we eat well, and Roy, lock in. We hunt again. Yes, we're going to hunt again. We're on the same page. Liberty, we're still waiting for she's getting ready to there she is. Stop at the fort. We still don't know what the new merchandise is. Okay, here we go. Let me get this. This would bother me. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, here we go. We're going to do this now. Wham. WHAM. Bing. There we are. We're back on track. Right between the eyes. You got a big one. Full bellies tonight, as always. Full bellies. So that's number 3. And we lost your way in heavy fog. It's fog out here now. It's foggy outside. Time is lost. So we just lost some time. Press enter. And we've gone 384 miles with 1,736 to go. Our food went up to 126. That's 10 more than what we started with. And Liberty says new products are available at the Mercantile. And exactly, Farmer. Boom, boom. Okay, we're doing good. So let's hit enter again. And we're going to hunt again. It's too early to do that otherwise. We're not even halfway. So we're going to hunt until halfway probably. Hunt. Hit enter. Wham. WHAM. There we go. Second time. Bing. And there we go. Excellent hunting again. Liberty says continue. Oh, Liberty, what are we going to do with you? Oh, my God. Okay, we're going to eat well. 3. And we've gone 458 miles already with 1,582 to go. Our food is looking good. Bullets, we're down a few bullets. Clothing is good. Miscellaneous supplies is good. We're going to hit enter. Do we hunt for a third time? Or continue or stop? We don't need to stop at the fort. Do we continue on this one? I know Liberty says continue. And we're checking the other feeds here. Get some water. Liberty says stop at Fort. For what? We have plenty of supplies. And I agree with Farmer. We're going to hunt. Got a little thing in my throat here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hunt. So that's number 1. Let's see. We're going to hit 1. Hit enter. Wham. WHAM. Bing. There we go. We're back on track here. We hit another one right between the eyes. Probably an 8-point. Full bellies tonight, of course. Always. 3. Uh-oh. Riders ahead. They don't look hostile. That's what they always say. We know better. We know better. Let's see. Okay, CU_Tiger_31. He's going live right now over there on Twitch. He's a fellow Lotro broadcaster. And so we're going to go ahead and attack. We always attack, folks. We always attack. And, yep, that's what we're doing, Farmer. We're going to attack. We will attack. We stand our ground and we attack. That's 2. Now, I may not get them. I'm just going to shoot the gun up in the air and scare them. Okay, we're going to hit 2. Get ready to shoot. Shoot. SHOT. How much? I can't get any faster than that. Kind of slow on the Colt 45. I think it's the Colt 45. You give me an M16 and I can take care of business. There we go. Let's see. Let's see what the damage is here. We've gone 612 miles. Okay, that's a quarter of the way almost. With 1,400 to go, we have 190 in food. How do we increase in food? What do we start for bullets? We're down in bullets. Maybe what? 93 bullets we use. Clothing looks good. Miscellaneous supplies. We didn't lose anything on that attack. So that's a win right there. We just made a lot of noise. Bang, 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 bang. They didn't want to get hit. As far as that goes. What you making?
I'm going to have toast for breakfast.
Oh, toast. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and hit enter. Hunt or continue. I'm going to say hunt. We're going to hunt again. I've been playing this too long. I know what to hit now. Farmer, you have teached me well, Farmer, on the trail. Yeah. Let's see. Liberty says, you need soap. You stink like something fat on the spit. Try the new item. Oh, we have ivory soap as a new item? Oh, it's an updated version. And Liberty says, continue. We're going to hunt. We're going to hunt. Unless Farmer says otherwise, which I don't think he will. I think he's going to say hunt. Good job, Grasshopper. There we go. Exactly. I'm the Grasshopper. Let me bring that up. Good job, Grasshopper. Lots of laughs. Yeah, that's it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hunt again. Yep, and that's what Farmer says. He says hunt. Yeah, we're on the same page. I think we hunt until halfway. Of course, Liberty's going to stick with that continue. Well, just go back to your mercantile. You're too busy. You don't. The ramifications there. Okay, let's see. We're going to hunt. 1. Bang. BANG. Bing. Got the hunting down. Another one right between the eyes. And which is good. If we continue, we would have died. Just that continue. There's a what's the letter after C for continue? D for die. Okay. What's the letter after H? I. In the game still. Just saying, okay? Just made that up on a fly. Okay, Marty McFly, Michael J. Fox. Okay, here we go. We're going to eat well. That's 3. Uh-oh. We got riders. They don't look hostile again. Nope, we're going to attack on that. We always attack. Farmer liked that one. We always attack, and we hold our ground. We never look back. We don't run. We don't circle the wagons. We're pioneers. We're strong. We're gonna kick their butts. So let's actually just gonna make a lot of noise, and hopefully they run away. Okay, number 2. Hit enter. Bang. PANG. Oh, kind of slow again. It's got to be that Colt 44. They got to give me a different weapon. Farmer, of course, or Liberty says, circle the wagons, circle the wagons. No. We scare them away. Yeah, that's about all I can do. And Liberty says, run, run. No, no, no. We do what Farmer says. We attack. That the early version of Antiva there. We attack. We stand our ground. Okay, let's see what would kind of slow. Let's see what the damage is. Heavy rains, time and supplies lost. Uh-oh, we lost some supplies. We may have to stop at the fort.
So you could die anyway.
We could. There we go. She said it. We could die anyway. Here we go. Back in, let's see, total miles, 760 miles. We've gone with 1280 to go. We have 214 of food. We're good on food. We're good on bullets, 1,632. 25 in clothing. Miscellaneous is down to 110. We're still above 1, so we're doing good there. So let's hit enter. Okay, hunt, continue. Do we need to stop at a fort? Should we stop at a fort just to say, yeah, we stopped at a fort? What do you think, Farmer? Of course, we'll say stop at the fort, and then Liberty will say we need to continue. Liberty says stop at the fort. What does the old wise one Farmer say? He says we're still good. Food is over 200. Let's continue. Okay, food. So that's why. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and continue. Okay, we're gonna continue this time. This is the first continue. Let's see, 2. Here we go. We eat well always, because after this next click, we could die. Cold weather. Ooh. You have enough clothing to keep warm. Okay. Our clothing, this is the first hit on the clothing. You made an unknown. What the heck is that word? We made an unrough the South Pass. There was no snow. That's got to be a typo in the programming there. You made it through. Oh, through the South Pass. There was no snow. Okay, we made it through, so we didn't lose anything, did we? What do we have there? Let me check something. Hang on, folks. No, hell's on. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. We've gone 958 miles, 1,082 to go. Our food looks good. It's at 191. Bullets are good, clothing good, and supply. So we didn't really lose anything there on that one. And let's see. Oh, something new. Lots of laugh. At least we made it. Yeah, I think that's a typo over there. I think that's supposed to be THRO through the let's see, U. Is that anywhere near the? No, it's one over from the T. And H. What did they put up there? Some character. What's H? Where's the H? No, that's not even the character that's on the Commodore key. So, okay, so we made it through. You picked hunting or continue either. No, I think I hit continue because I didn't have to shoot. So just continue. We just continued through. Okay. So we made it anyway. So let's go ahead and we'll continue on the Oregon Trail. See what. Do you want to hunt or continue? We don't need any food. The food's at 190. I think all the other ones. I think we hit continue again. What's the consensus? Oh, the next one. You picked hunt or continue either. Oh, okay. So this one either or. No, I meant next. Okay. So I say, I don't know, continue. You pick. I'm going to say continue. Now we're going to die. You put it on me. We're going to die now. I'm going to say continue. What does Liberty say? She'll probably say hunt. Is Liberty still there, or is she busy at the Mercantile? We've only heard of one new. I think she's trying to get ready to release a new product there. She has some new products at the Mercantile. Ivory soap is one of them. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hit continue. 2. We're going to eat well. 3. Uh-oh, I killed a rattlesnake after it bit me. There's that damn blasted rattlesnake. I say nothing. Oh, there's an option. I say nothing. Is that like Josh Allen saying, I don't know? Just kidding. Just kidding. Be brave, grasshopper. Okay, I did brave, but we got bit by a snake. So we got medicine. We should be able to be okay unless I die on the way. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, we made it. We're more than halfway at 1,159 miles with 881 miles to go. Our food is 160. We're good on food, good on bullets at 16. Is that 16? Yeah, 1,622. Clothing is looking really good, more than halfway. Miscellaneous 105, cash 185. So let me see. Let me open this up for Jack. There you go, Jack. He likes the window. We got the window open in the wagon here for Jack. And farmer's laughing at that. Okay, hunt for the next one? Yeah, I say hunt too. Hunt for next, yeah, just for fun. What else you got?
A fresh peach.
Oh, peaches, that's right. You got peaches at the stand there. Just for fun, lots of them. Okay. We're gonna hunt this next time. Okay, here we go. We're gonna hunt. That's 1. Get ready to shoot. Bang. 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 I don't know what happened that first time. We got it. We're doing good on the hunt. You can see Jack right there. See him? He's cleaning himself. He likes it. And then we have, there's Bug right there. So we got cat TV going on here at the windows. What is she looking at, bird? Just staring directly out there. This is like, we got cats all around us here. Okay, let's see. We're going to go eat well. That's 3. Wagon breaks down. Lose time and supplies fix it. Do they have anything at the Mercantile to fix a broken wheel? What's the What's the wagon department section have in the Mercantile that we can use? And okay, so we had supplies to fix it. We may have to, let's check the supplies because that's a second hit on the supplies. And it's Monday, July 19th, 1847. We have 200. When did we start with food? 115, and we're up to 202? Okay. 1,600 in bullets, 25 in clothing, 97 in supplies. I think we need... go hunt for it. Okay, we're going to go hunt for it. Okay, I think we may have to either stop at the fort. I don't know. Stop at the fort where Miscellaneous is under 100 there. Are we still good there, farmer? I'm a little shaky when things get under 100. And
Motorcycle.
A lot of traffic. The traffic really picks up on the microphone. Okay, supplies are good. Continue. Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue. Okay. That sounds good. I have confidence you saying that, and I can agree with that. Because if we die, it's on you, not me. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, we're going to hit continue. We're going to hit 2 for continue. We're going to eat well. That's 3. Bad luck. Your daughter broke her arm. God, she's always breaking the arm. you had to stop and use supplies to make a sling. That hits the supplies again. And it is Monday. We get, was it weekly? It's Monday again, August 2nd, 1847. Our food is 179. That's looking good. Bullets, we haven't shoot anything. 16. Clothing is holding tight at 25. Supplies at 94. Cash is 185. Yeah, that dang kid. Kids are always breaking their leg or spraining their ankle and stuff like that.
That's because you let them run around and do whatever they want.
Yeah, yeah. We're still good. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we'll continue. We don't need food yet. We're at 179, so that's good. So we're going to hit, and we'll hit 2 for continue. Oh, I already pressed the button. This is on me. I hit continue. I feel brave. The farmer says I'd hit hunting on the next one. Okay, let's see what the damage is. I think we're going to die on this one. So let's make sure we eat well. Oh, we made it. Okay. Let's see. We made it. Okay, we made it. We made it to where the farmer's laughing. We've gone 1,700 miles. We have 340 miles to go. We're on the final stretch here, folks. 156 in food. Food's looking good. Bullets 1,600. That's good. Clothing, man, we're living good on the clothing there. Miscellaneous supplies is 94. So I think we're still good. We didn't lose that much. I think I double tapped that one. I think we had something going on, but okay, let's go ahead and hit continue. Hunt or continue on this one. Now we hunt. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hunt. Now we hunt. I don't want to do 2 continues in a row. We're going to go ahead and hunt. We can use the extra food. So that's 2. No, that's 1. 1. Okay, getting ready to shoot. Wham. WHAM. Bing! Except that first one, we're doing good on the hunting. Right between the eyes again. And just as always, when we hunt, we're successful, we always eat well. That's number 3, selection 3. So we're going to hit button number 3. Unsafe water, lose time, look for clean spring. So that ivory soap, maybe it's the same soap, but just packaged differently. It's not really different soap from the mercantile. We're cleaning things in the stream, and it's unsafe water. We can't use it for drinking. Okay, we're going to hit enter. Food's good, bullets good, clothing good, miscellaneous sides. Now we hunt. We hunted that time, and Liberty says, where's the comments? How come I can't bring this up? Okay, there it is. Liberty says, oh my, are those ivory shaving bits in the wall? It's modified oxen fat soap with ivory soap. Oh my God. It's a recalled product from the mercantile now. It's causing the stream to be unsafe. And Farmer goes to Liberty, can you do that downstream, please? Yeah, exactly. Okay, we're gonna hit continue. Let's see. Miscellaneous supplies 94. Do we hit a continue or do we hunt again next? Okay, clearing my throat again. Let's see. Let's hit enter. Okay, do we don't need to stop. Are we going to continue or hunt? And Liberty says to Farmer, only if you come to the mercantile and buy some hair tonic and bear grease for your unmanageable dry knot hair. Okay. Okay. Throat this morning. Is your throat scratchy at all? Or? Let's see. Farmer goes, concerning his hair, those are dreads. Lots of laugh. Hunt, Roy, hunt. Okay, we're going to hunt. We're going to do the hunt bit. Hit number 1. Press for shoot. S-H-O-T. Right between the eyes again. Bada bing, bing. And Liberty goes. She responds. Let's see. Why is this coming up at grid? Let's see. Liberty says to Farmer, it's one big dread. It's one big dread. Okay. Okay, we're successful on the hunt, so we're going to eat well. That's 3. The wagon gets swamped fording a river, lose food and clothes. Okay, first time losing food or clothes, and the food is supplies. So let's see where we sit at. Oh, we're almost there. We only have 75 miles to go after going 1,965 miles. We have plenty of food. We're at 187. That's still good. Bullets, fine at 1,586. Clothing is down to 5. We lost a lot of clothing there. Miscellaneous supplies was still at 94. And Farmer saying, and question mark to Liberty. And Liberty says, and you can split it in half with my new products. There we go, the new products. Let's see. So we got 75 miles to go. And let's see. Farmer says, yeah, if we get a fort, we should go replace those clothing. So how much for clothing? $10? And Farmer says, and maybe some hair tonic. Yeah, okay, we'll get some hair tonic. I'd say saying $10 maybe. $20? Okay, we'll go with 20 then. Okay, we'll see if we get a fort here next time. For clothes, yes. I got C for clothes. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to do it for something else or else we'll freeze our ass off and die. Okay, we're going to hit continue. Oh, no fort. Do we hunt? I think we'll go ahead and hunt. I'm going to make the call. We're going to hunt. We're going to hunt. I made the call. Hunt. I'm going to be brave. See, I took decisive action there. I'm not going to say I don't know. I'm not on the Buffalo Bills. I don't have to answer to the coaching staff saying I don't know. I do know. I'm going to continue. Hunt and pray. Yeah, there we go. Hunt and pray. Here we go. Wham. WHAM. Bing. We did good there because I knew we were going to do good. Actually, you never know in this game. You never know. Okay, we're going to hit continue. Oh, no, we're going to eat well. 3. Uh-oh. Oh, there's our grateful, blessed, thankful, helpful Indians. Show you where to find more food. We have enough food, but they're going to show us more food. Isn't that neighborly of them? We have some good neighbors with the Indians. God bless them. Yeah, that's what I say. Yay for the Indians. Our Indians, we love the Indians. They help us out. Thank you. We'll give them all our coupons to go buy stuff at the mercantile. Let's don't get too ahead of ourselves there. Let's don't get too. We're going to live, I think. We'll see. And then it's Indian corn. Yeah, there we go. Bring in Indian corn, a new product. Indians they've always treated us well in this game. It's those rascal ruffians that attack us. Hostile attackers. Okay, we're going to hit enter. Bada bing. There we go. You finally arrived at the Oregon City after 2,040 miles long miles. Hooray, hooray, hooray. We're a real pioneer group here, folks. And we made it. We made it as far as that goes. So, there's what we ended up. We had over 240. Look at the Indians. Look how much food the Indians gave us. We're sitting at what, 120, 130. The Indians is here's all the food. Here. And we had $5 in clothing, 94 in supplies. The supplies held. And but President Pork sends his heartiest congratulations and wishes you a prosperous life ahead in your new home. Let's see. Woohoo! Now I can get Matt 1 Dread fixed up. There we go. And Liberty says, "Congrats! I'm going to have to hire outlaws." Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're gonna hit continue. It says, "Are there any more pine?" Nope. We're gonna park this and we're gonna continue it next Friday. This is the Friday thing we do, so we're gonna hit no. Goodbye until next wagon train, which will be next Wednesday, folks. Will be next Wednesday, and let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and power down the. Let's see. Let me get rid of the. Let me disengage the Commodore 64 screen, and we're going to go ahead and shut it down. Power off. And it will bring us back to the main screen here. And we're back on the broadcast. So another successful Oregon Trail with the grateful thanks to Farmer and Liberty as far as that goes. And Liberty goes to Farmer. Store is closed. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Next week. For the people that are watching and also listening on the replay, we do this every Friday. We do a Commodore 64 game called Oregon Trail. It's a text-based game where it gives us a scenario. We plug in what selections they may have, and we do it on the Commodore 64U, which I have here. It's a new Commodore company is alive and well again. Bought this last year. Got it in January. I pre-ordered it and got it after Christmas. And this is a fun thing to do on Friday, so I do appreciate it. And Farmer says to Liberty, see how it is. Lots of lift. Great games. Great games, guys. Time for me to get the day started. Have a great weekend. Everyone be safe. Same to you, Farmer. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. Love the flags. God bless America. And don't I have that? Oh, it's on Rumble. I don't have that. I don't have that word modded on like I do on Twitch. Oh, bullshit. I didn't do anything. You took part. Don't say you did anything. You took part. You were a character on the Oregon Trail with us. So, you know, there's a lot of times we don't take your... No, thank you for being... you have the mercantile. That's taking part. It would just be a dull, boring game. You know, they never probably even thought about bringing the mercantile into it. Maybe the Oregon Trail version 2 will come out with the mercantile aspect. And if they have one, it'll be because of you, Liberty. Think about it. You're a pioneer in updating a game with an aspect that would be great for the game. You know, stop at the fort and then you go into the mercantile and you have certain things you can select. There we go. I know. It's been fun. Yeah, we love having you, Liberty. Thank you very much for being here. As far as have a great day. Farmer, safe weekend, everyone. Yep. As always, yes. And stop it, wife. No, I do appreciate you being here, Liberty, though. Really do. Thank you very much. But we're going to go ahead and end the broadcast here and get our day started here. I got a walk to go on. Is it still foggy out? It's still, it's a little bit foggy. The fog started rolling back into the village here. But we're going to get our day started. So I want to say thank you to Tina, our Jersey girl, coming in from Central New Jersey. She was here. Thank you, Liberty, for being here also. Greatly appreciated. And you have a great day up there in the Niagara, Buffalo area here in New York State. And we had Farmer coming in from the Commonwealth of Virginia, otherwise known as California East. And you can just think about what the real California is like, and we're not talking the beautiful side and stuff. But thank you, Farmer, for being here. Greatly appreciated. And love the flags. God bless America. The Rumble flags, they rock. And let's see, we're going down. I think we had Captain Rehab was here. Thank you, Captain Rehab. He was here. Thank you, Captain Rehab, coming in from the city of Philadelphia, city of brotherly love, I should say. And we had Pebbles 23 on the Rumble side with the flag. Let me put Pebbles up there again. There's Pebbles with the American flag. Thank you, Pebbles. You have a great day also. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. And let's see, I guess it's just we're going into the game was Farmer, Liberty, and myself. And we had fun doing that. And we made it to the end of the Oregon Trail. So, and Liberty says, thanks. You do the same. I appreciate it, Liberty. Thank you very much. And that's it there. And again, I want to say thank you for the Rumble folks for allowing me to do a read ad campaign right at the beginning. We had 15 Rumble folks. Oh, there goes my earbud. We had 15 folks from Rumble that were here right off the bat on the start of the broadcast. I want to say thank you very much. Rumble rocks, and you showed the love there. And as far as, because I don't think we got any higher. Thank you, Rumble folks on Rumble. We're ending with 4 people on Rumble. We have 1 person on Twitch, 1 person on Locals, 1 person on YouTube, and over on X Live, we are holding tight with 2 people over there. So thank you very much, folks, on those platforms. And I am Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich, here on Rumble, at Fireman Rich over on X, and on all those other fine social media platforms. Just go ahead and Google Fireman Rich, at Fireman Rich, and you'll see where else I'm at. Or just check the show notes on these platforms and see where else I'm at as far as that goes. Primarily on X, that's my mainstay. And I post there pretty much throughout the day a little bit as far as that goes. And you see what I'm doing or indicate what I'm doing. So other than that, you all have a great one wherever you may be. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care. And ciao for now. God bless you all. And God bless America. Later, alligators.